says that I'm live. Let's just make a few edits here on this, because for some reason it doesn't register my settings from time to time, so I had to go into YouTube every time, and yeah, that is what it is really. Let's see, that's that one, and that one. That's good. What about that one? Doesn't look right. Let me just check that again. It is, so it should be okay. It's just a matter of which one is the one that I want to watch here on my phone. It's not that one. It is probably that one. Well, how well this turns out. Apparently I should be live both here and on Twitch. So we'll see how well it does. How well it works. But it should be dual streaming to YouTube, but it's not. That is what it is, which I just have to live with that. I'll just go to the Twitch thingy. There it is. Yes, let me just see if the audio comes through. It doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, there are some audio. Oh, there it is. That was the issue. The microphone was not connected properly, and it sounds like it's a bit low, isn't it? Do I even have anybody here? So let's see. No, we cannot go any higher here, and that's high as well. I'm guessing that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to do some of those throwy stickies for the dork, and if I'm not mistaken, it should be 6 centimeters. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, 6 centimeters by 20. So I'm just going to have to do a few of those. So first of all, I need to go to the saw and cut it up a little bit. So where's my remote? There it is. So let's go to that. Now I'm not going to be able to watch the stream and the chat while I'm here, but we'll see how well that goes. So it should be like 20 centimeters. So that goes into either the burn pile or for something later. Maybe I should just cut off the insert and make it straight first of all. So that piece there, that's 20. We'll see. You're probably going to have some fun with those pieces that I'm cutting off right now. At some point, and I only need to make 10 of those, so it's not that many. Oops, that was close. Don't get your hand in the saw, please, people.
So that's 5. So it's just 5 more. I should probably get my helmet on right now because of the dust. And I don't have extraction on this machine here, so it's not the best. Oh dear, I need to take a bit more off this one. I just tried on it. Well, I'll just get my PPE on. No, it shouldn't affect the audio. So let's see, that's 20 there. Now, this miter saw, when I bought it used. When I got it in, I couldn't get it to make straight cuts, so because the back fence was not straight. So I had to put this on, this timber thing. That was kind of easy because it just took off the that's aluminium fence in the back there, and put on a piece of timber and just planed it so it's nice and straight. And I think that worked out pretty well. So just one more. Right, so that's that bit, and now I just need to cut it up on the table saw. That, not the table saw, the band saw. Should be that one. And I have extraction for this unit, and I'm gonna just attach it. I need a better system because right now I'm just putting the flex hose on it, and it's not perfect really. So I need to make 6 centimeter thick thingies, and for that I'm just going to cut them 7, just over 7. Because they're not straight in any way, these, maybe a bit more like that. So let's need to get the dust extractor working. So it can suck. Right. Now this looks dangerous, but trust me, I have my hands free of it. And now I have to push sticks that I can use. Now this goes straight to the burn pile, those small pieces. I mean, I could just have taken this to the planer just as well. I was just really didn't want to plane them, they were kind of short. So I don't think that was going to get a good result for that. So I might as well just cut them up really quick. I'm going to turn them anyway really soon, so it doesn't matter really. Now these pieces here are really off square, so they're really not that good. That's why I make them oversized. So yeah, in just a minute I'll get back to chat. I cannot read, so if anybody's here and texting, I can't see it, so I do apologize. Go. That's really close to being too small, really. Alright, just a couple more. Oops, that fell off, that's fine. There's not too much extra in this. That's good. One more. Oh, that fell. Let me just get it. The trick is, as soon as you're past 40, you are allowed to say strange things when you bend down and all that, because that comes with age, and you really have to, you know, embrace things that you're allowed when you get older. And groaning or making noise when you're bent down is one of them. Okay, let me get back here. Alright, so let me get the, where's that one? Good, good, good. Now what I think is strange, where's the wood turning? I don't know, I got a comment from something. I don't know what that was. But let me just have a look. Hello IT, hello Anna, welcome in. Now I can reach you. My bot's not working properly, I don't know why. It is what it is though. So, but now I see you. Hey, this is a Gabe Itch streamer. What is a Gabe Itch? Now this is not a scheduled stream. It's not my normal stream time. So it's just hanging out at the workshop. On I have to do a little bit of production work today. Because I have a client that needs some stuff. It's not going to be too much. Not going to be that long. Hello Jens, welcome in. But I just need a drive center. Which one should I get? Oh, that one will be good. And after that, production stuff, I can probably have some fun as well. Right. Because that's... Mike Hunt got hurt. Who's Mike Hunt? Should I know him? I probably should. There you go. Let me just get a bit of all this stuff away. Just not going to need it. Right. Later, I'm going to have to do something about this. They are nylon. And I just need to clean them up for the same client as this doggy thingy. And this is a spare piece that was left over because he wanted a specific length. And that's the rest of that material. So that is what that is. I feel bad for trolling you. What do you mean trolling? I didn't catch you trolling me, so you're fine. Do not worry. Mike Hunt. Yeah, I know what you are getting at now. You could have said it different, like Mike Hunt. There you go. I need a set of pliers. Gabe Itch. Fast. Gabe Itch. Gabbage. I didn't get that either. Now that's off. See, when English is not my first language, I don't always get that stuff. So that is what it is, really. And do I need my center finder? I probably should. Nah, it's gonna be right there, isn't it? It's gonna be 10 units. Lock that in, please. Thank you. And just get the dust extractor up to the lathe. That on the face so I don't get hurt. Speed properly sorted. And I need my templates. Now these templates here I have had made because I didn't do them. So I got all sizes from I believe it's 10 mil up to 70 mil. I'm ready to go, so I don't need my calipers and all that stuff all the time. And I think they're really cool. So that's that, and let's get that there. Yep. Remember to lock your tool rest, people, otherwise you can easily get into trouble. I'm just gonna shake my ass forth and back a little bit here. Make this round. As soon as that's really close to being round, I can just take my trusty parting tool and size this down to about 61 mil. There, I guess I need to sharpen this because that feels yank, not sharp. Perfect. Get the speed up and just take this down and just follow those two markings. Now, because I parted it down to 61 mil, I have a whole millimeter to play with. Right. So I'm just going to start with the 120. And just go over the edge a little bit so it's not sharp. And so let's go 180 as well. I think the customer would be happy with the 180. Oxalong, nice to meet you. Hello, Goldie Gun. Peaches Liebers, hello, hey, how are you? There you go, and that's just one, you just need to make 10 more. That should be easy enough. Like that. I wonder why my chat thing is not working. Just give me 1 second. I just really want this to be working, to be honest. Let's see, Twitch. Oh, it's not registered the YouTube thingy. So let's see, platforms, YouTube accounts. I think that's better. So if anybody just could type something really quick and chat. Now my bot should be really annoying as well. Right. Hey. So I should see. There is. And now the bot's working. Oh, that's beautiful. Sweet. So let's see over at Twitch. Does it work here? I don't know. I cannot type anything or do anything. I don't know. It seems to be working, the rest of it, and the Twitch stream is working. So that's all we really want now. So now it's both platforms. Alright, someone said something that they shouldn't. Over on Twitch, the bot is rather aggressive over there. So probably should see what he said and why he was mentioned the best viewers in stream, but yeah. So yeah, he's that was a spammer, so it's perfectly right that he got deleted. So how is everybody doing? It's good to see some people here, really, even though I'm doing really boring stuff right now. Promise you, if you hang on or drop in a bit later, I'm going to do a bit more fun stuff. But I just need to get this stuff done and get it away. So it's just need to get it done so it's away, really. And a little trick here, when I reverse the sandpaper, even it's cloth bagged, so this one here is what polish it. Let's see, what's this? Oh, that's the I can't do anything about that. So yeah, where is everybody from? I am from Denmark. Live on an island between, like, right in the center of the country. I do wood turning as a part-time side hustle thingy. and I do sell woodturning equipment for a living. So my entire life is woodturning related, really. So if you have any questions at all about anything woodturning related, there's a good chance I can answer that. Or if you need help finding the right tools or equipment, I will be happy to guide you. And since most of you are in Denmark, I would have no part in it, no money in it as well, so I will give you an honest opinion. I am not name brand bound. What I like is a tool that works, and I don't care too much about the brands. For my tools, really, or my machinery, it's a bit different story for me. I do this as a part-time job, and I sell woodturning equipment for a living, so I want the best of the best because that's just who I am. And I think the One Way is among those best of the best lathe on the markets. Got One Way, you got Robust from America, you got Vigmark and Vivamark. I believe those 4 brands are among the best in the world. Which one you pick is just a matter of opinion, really. So for me, it was the One Way. Basically, the most important reason was that we sell One Way lathe at the shop that I work at, and got a good deal on 2 of the big ones, one for the boss and one for me. So of course we jumped on that, we could not say no. But also the simplicity of the lathe. It doesn't have any like bells and whistles and whatnot now. It doesn't even have a digital readout. It's just really well made. So that's my opinion on those things. But it all depends on what you're going to do, really. If you're a hobbyist and you turn maybe once a week, you shouldn't go out and buy a $5,000-$10,000 lathe. Probably that would be not right. There's a lot of other brands you can get if you want stuff. So we're almost done with this as well. I think I want to make. I really enjoy making those hollow forms, right? If you watch some of my late streams, the streams that I did like recently, or some of the small updates I do, and you'll see some of the hollow forms that I make. I really enjoy making those. I think they're fun and nice little cool project. They're not too hard to make, but it just leave a really nice impression because they're really nice. So, oops, don't put too much over the edge on those. Right. Just sand this down, give it a bit of polish, Now the customer wants me to put wax on the ends of this, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to dip them in some wax emulsion. I don't know why he wants that, but I don't question too much as long as he pays the bill. Now my Lathe sensor is starting to die on me. It's 6 years old, so you know you cannot blame that, and it seems quite a bit of abuse. The bearings in it is gone bad, really. I can hear it, the Lathe sensor, when it spins. I can also feel a lot of heat coming off that too. It's either like I replace the bearings in it or just get a new one. I mean, they are a little bit expensive, but it's not too bad. So I think I might as well just buy a new one. I mean, it lasted for 6 years, so I think it deserves to be retired. I'm just watching to see if I got it straight and maybe make a little bit of adjustment and just take the sharp edges off. Okay. I don't know, we've got a lot of people, we've got some people here, but no one's talking, so that's kind of weird. An update from Macro. I play video games on the side because sometimes you just need to do something, and I like the Diablo franchise. I like Diablo. Blizzard games basically is what I into, but mainly Diablo. I just recently started playing a little bit of Hearthstone again. I haven't played that game in quite a few years, so it's a little bit difficult to get back into, but it's okay, it's fun, it's not too bad really, but some of the people that I'm playing against are like really thought through the stuff what they're doing, so that's pretty amazing to see. Now, I haven't won a single game player versus player yet, but that's to be expected. So yeah, we'll see. I'll give it like a couple of weeks yet to just have fun with it. If I can't win anything at the rank I'm at right now, because that's a lowered rank, we'll see. That's, for now, is interesting and enjoyable, and it's a quick thing. I just pull up and take 5 minutes and put it away, so that's fine. Yeah. And again, I don't even know why I spent so much time sanding this, because it's going to be chewed up by dogs. Long sleeve on the lathe calling goes, yeah, you go ahead, man. They have no power here. You have no power here. So yeah, I'm in Denmark, and this shirt here will break easily. I have quite a few of them that's been broken because they just been abused over time. So that's alright though. I do have my ring on as well, so you can call them for that. I got a beard and a long hair. And so yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, man. Oh yeah, and a watch. So go on, mate, if that's your thing. I don't mind. But yeah, that is what it is. It's always some troll coming in telling me that it's unsafe, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's part of being on the internet, I guess. So you've just got 3 more than that, this one, and then I just need to sand a little bit on that nylon pieces. And, if I can sand it, I don't know yet. What's this? So let's see, get that line there and a reasonable distance to the tool rest, and same here. That was not a reasonable distance to the tool rest. There we go. Something like that. That's perfect. There we go. Two more. Almost done. Now I was supposed to be in the garden today and taking away some muck, branches and green stuff and all that to the recycle place. Well, it's raining, and that's good, because then I have an excuse to not go out. Hey Barney, welcome in, dude. How are you today? Good to see some of the old folks still can find me, even though it's not the normal day. It's raining, man. Yep. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Well, I have to, right, actually it's just raining water. So that was just standard normal boring rain. If it were raining beer, I would be outside right now. Don't worry about it. Just laying under the spout from the roof and just lapping it all up. Yeah, I'm fine, Barney. How are you today? Really happy to see you. I have started streaming on Twitch as well, so it's BW Woodturning over there, if you're interested. What are you making? Vikinger. I am making a stick for a dog to play fetch with at competition level. So there are regulations to how big the stick is, and so this is one of the sizes. For some reason people make competition with everything, and I don't ask questions. If they want a round stick this size, I'll make a round stick this size. Well, Barney, if that's your thing, it's not a problem with me. But yeah, I will soon be done with this stuff here, and we'll make something more interesting. So that is coming up, just to make a cliffhanger, right? Let's see how this turns out. It's a really odd shape. This is birch beech, with the round green leaves, and not with and it makes some like little seed pots, like little round seed pots with triangle seeds inside of it. That's that timber. I never can remember the difference for those. English is not my language, and I always mess those two species up. I know exactly what they are in Danish. That's not an issue. This is the hard one. so that's easy enough. But the bark on this tree is like smooth and greenish, and the other one is more like white and not smooth. So if you know your species, then you should know. So yeah. And probably you can educate me a little bit on the English name for it. It's used in a lot of furniture making and butcher's block and children's toys as well, because of its antibacterial properties. And because it's somewhat in the cheaper end of timbers, and it's rather hard, and it doesn't have that many surprises when it comes to it's really straight grained and hard, so that's why it's used a lot. Okay, so this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Now I just need to do the nylon thingy. And I'm not sure exactly how I should do this the best way. One thing is I should get my center finder out, because these are the pieces, and I just need a blade, sharp blade, please. Birch, maybe, could be. It's either beech or birch. I can't remember the difference. Can tell the species apart in English. So. Should I have a center punch in this? I mean, that would probably be beneficial, wouldn't it? And I know I had one. I just need to find it. Alright, maybe do this, that'll be fine. It'll just be needed to. I think that's about right. Right. Now I just need to sand this a little bit. Farewell, dude. Can I have it on? I'm guessing you're Scandinavian or whatever, since you know that. Farewell. So let's see. I think this surface is going to be okay for that. So no, I think it's going to be okay. But can I just, maybe I can just do this really easy. It doesn't seems to be. Oh, this is not the this is one of the short ones that I shouldn't be doing. Where did I put that blade? I'm just a mess, really, when I'm trying something I'm not used to. So I just leave the tools all over the place, and so let's see. Now I'm just gonna take the long thingy here and the ends. I'm gonna. Oh, that was tight. The ends. I'm probably gonna add some. Go on the big the sander there. Yeah, just gonna sand the ends off with. So yeah, I'm just gonna sand that really quick, so then they're gonna be okay. But this here, I'm just gonna have to. That's fine. Just going to round over the ends a little bit. Now, remember, I only need to do 4 of these, so it's going to be done really quickly. And this is number 3, so shouldn't take that too long for this. Well, there's a real difference going to 180 grit, so I'm going to do that as well on the other ones because it just feels better. Believe it or not, this nylon is not cheap. It's actually freaking expensive. So the client is paying a premium for this stuff, so might as well just give it a nice little bit of extra sanding. Good morning, just jumping on channel. Hello Boondock Built. Welcome in, dude. I'm just finishing up this little batch here, and then I'm going to go on to something a bit more interesting. Now these are sticks for playing fetch with a dog, for competition fetching. I don't know what that is, but it is what it is really. And these nylon blocks here is the size that the competition needs. But yeah, and I'm one of them guys, if you pay the bills I don't ask too many questions. I may comment that I think that's kind of weird, but that's it. So yeah, Boondock Builds, where you from, mate? What part of the world? North Carolina, USA. Oh, that's sweet. So I'm guessing that you do some crafting yourself, taking from the name. You've got a channel as well. YouTube channel, cool. I might have to have a look at that. So let's see what we got here. Boondock Built. Boondock Built. Boondock Built. There you go, 2,500 subscribers, dude. That's awesome. You got yourself a little subscriber here. I'll look into that later. I don't have time for that. I am from Denmark, Europe, Scandinavia, if you want to get even closer. That's cool. It's not too bad, really. So right now it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Right, so I just need to sand the ends off this bits and pieces, these biddies, so it looks nice for the client when he picks them up. I guess I'm gonna have to send it to him anyway. Yikes, it's getting dark. Do I need to... Where's my rubber? There it is. Thank you for that, dude. I appreciate it. Us small creators need to help each other out more, I guess. Though that's not good. It's melting. Well, I guess that's how the ends have to be in this nylon. I cannot. I'm guessing if I'm not going too fast with the that is appreciated, dude. Really is appreciated. Normally I stream on Sundays. That would be Sunday morning from you, sir. But it's Easter here in Denmark. I'm guessing the rest of the world as well. And it's raining, so there's no gardening. And I don't like gardening, so that's the same as well. So I just went to the workshop and I needed to do some of this stuff here. So yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of production work, and then I'm going to have some fun. If it's really bad, these ends here like real blue, I'm going to have to try to now my mind is skipping along from project to project in my head, and I hope you don't mind. If you're able to keep up, that's fine. If you're not, that's alright as well, I guess. Okay, so that's that. Okay, that's done. Let me just get rid of all this crazy thing. Where is the remote? Let me just set up for some fun things, something that's actually fun to watch and do. Gonna do a few holophones with some colors and some airbrush and some fire, because fire in a wood workshop is exactly what you should do. Yes. I'll just clean this up a little bit. Take that tool rest away, because that's not going to be needed. Okay, first of all, let's get this back into its holder. Oops. That's good. Right. Let me just see. Should I try working with the beech that I just cut, or should I go, yeah, that's get away with you, or should I just go and do the tried and true ash, because this is a lot better for what I want to do. Let me see if I just take this off here and try to divide it into some pieces that will actually kind of work, maybe. Well, actually, I did think to myself the other day, now, what kind of other woods have about the same characteristics as ash when you go to grain and color and density? Well, density not, but what about pine? Right. Really nice pine. A really nice bit of pine. It's also a freak lot cheaper. But the grain's a lot closer. So I mean, I can try to do one with this, but first of all, I'm just gonna square this up and see if I can get some materials out of this, and I'll just get the sawdust wood chips out of my pocket. Right, so here we go about, so 10 is about there, there's that halfway. I'll switch to that, we're going to be 11. Pocketists. Right, so let's see. Yeah, this is straight enough, isn't it? Now, if you're going to do this, you should do it properly instead of just half thinking that it's going to be alright, isn't it? Maybe just go to the bandsaw, that would be a lot quicker, wouldn't it? Straight away. Right, so that's there. Yoink. So here we got, so I want to make them like 10 by 10 centimeters. I'll be about 4 inches for you Americans. But is this piece is more than 30? So we got 1, 2, 3 extra, 4, 5, 6 extra. So that's going to be 12. So about here, and 24, and that should be right about right there. I got a knob here, nut. So that's going to be interesting as well for the pieces. So let's go to the bandsaw and cut this up. Right, bandsaw. You should have dust extraction on. There you go. I'm going to try and cut this. Watch my feet. Table lock. There you go. So let me just find a speed square or something. I know it's not perfectly cut, but it's not too far off, is it? So that's the pieces that I'm going to use. I mean, well, you probably cannot see that, but it is cut rather straight on the bandsaw, so that should be plenty good enough. So let's just say, right, this is really off in like all the directions that it can be off in. So I don't know what's going on here, but we'll see. So let me just really take it to the miter saw and see if I can get some squares out of this. So that looks about square. That's fine. That's a couple of pieces. And some more pieces here. That's good. So let's just see. That's one, that's two. Oh, we got three already. Should be about 6 altogether, really. So that's about there, it's fine. Okay, now we've got a few pieces that we can start to work with. Right, that's 5, so there's one missing. I think I dropped something somewhere, but where is it? I'll probably turn off at some point. It's going to be fine. Let me just find the remote for the camera again. Alright, what kind of face shield is that? I've been wanting one but don't know what they're called. This is a turbo powered respirator. You can get one from 3M, that's the expensive one. You can get the off brands like this. What you want to do, it's really important when you're looking at stuff like this, really. This is one from China, and that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. What's most important? The filter. This filter. It needs to be a TH3 class filter to live up to what you want as a filtration for working with hardwood. And that's an issue because not many people knows that. They're just getting the I found the last piece. Don't know if the filter should be at some certain point, certain quality, so they're just getting one. I think they're happy and cool, and they are, but the problem is it's not keeping them safe. And that's a big issue because it doesn't do good enough filtration. So yeah, find one with the cassette filter, stuff like that, and you generally should be good to go. Not one of those cotton filters or whatever they are. They are not worth the money, and they do not do a good enough job filtrating. So it's just a waste of money. Right. Now I have others. Right, let me show you. When everything is just in one, up in the helmet, and like you got the air shield from Trent air shield. I have two of those because that was before this system was available. And those filters here, I've recently found out that they're not good enough to work with hardwood, so they were a waste of money, but they are better than nothing. So if you have one laying around, use it, but if you're buying one, don't get one like that. And the what's the other one called, the one with the horns in the front, really, the filters are not on the front of the hats, they're not really worth it as well because of the filters. So look for filters, and from there it should be easy enough to pick one. It's all a matter of money in the end, of course. Oops, looks like the workpiece is not clamped in tight enough. I mean, it's not the best thing to do this, but it's working. There you go. That's better. I don't want it to come flying in off, really, are we? Right, so that's good. So let's see, I need to go to 50 mil for the recess. So that's there. My couch feels dull, and I should move the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. Right, I think that would be a lot better, wouldn't it? Now for these hollow forms here, I don't need a lot of holding power at the bottom. So it's just going to be somewhat of a shallow one. Something like that, right. raise it a little bit. Now a little bit of sandpaper at the bottom here would come a long way, because this is probably going to be the last time I will work on it, the bottom. Right, so let me just find the chuck to see if I hit the mark. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna go in there. That's fine. Now, it's not really deep, as I said, and it doesn't really have to be very deep. It just needs to be deep enough for the tools to be able to hold on to it. Right. It depends on the system. If it's a turbo powered one, it's a TH3 equivalent, TH3, or P3 if it's non turbo powered. That's what you should look for. And if you choose to buy it from China or whatever, make sure you buy like 10 extra filters, 1 extra battery, and an extra screen, because that's the thing that's gonna wear out, that you're probably gonna need to replace at some point. So buy a couple of screens, that would be worth it. But then you should be set for many years. Yeah, because for standard woodworker, you need to change the filter, the main filter, once every year, maybe twice a year. So tin filters would last 5 years, and after 5 years, the system itself would be worn out, I guess. So it's worth it just to get that extra bit there. Yeah, so 5 or 10 years worth of filters if you get 10. And that's worth it, in my opinion. It really is worth it. We import this, the company that I work at, we import these masks. So I'm not afraid of have to pay for shipping again, and hoping that the filters will be available when I need them. That was not good. What happened? That broke. That sucks. So that broke off, that piece there. I'm guessing that even yeah, that broke as well, and that's coming off. So it's the as you can see, the wood was not strong enough for what I was trying to do. Not sure if I can get this back on the chuck. That's unfortunate. Either the wood was not strong enough, or I did put too much pressure on it. But it is what it is, right? Cannot win all the battles. I just want to win some of them. Right, let's just take another piece and try again. Because why not? There. What's going on? Oh, it's Friday. On normal days, on normal Fridays, I need to leave work about now to pick up the kids from school, and it's not kindergarten really. Right. So, I don't know what you call it. It's not daycare because the kids are above the age for a normal daycare. But it's they got this thing at school. So if you haven't after 3rd grade, it's stopped. So you got kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. After that, you have to be on your own. But if you're under that age, the school has offer that part of the school is open, so they can go play with other kids with some adults with supervision, and they're just taking care of them and looking after them for until the parents get off from work so they can pick them up. I don't know if you have a name for that. Daycare for me would be preschool, in my opinion, but I don't know what you would call it. We call it school free time thing, I think it's called. So it's after school. I know it's not detention, because we don't have detention. That's not a thing in Denmark. Could be at some places, but you know, it's not normal. It's called pre-K. Pre-K? Okay. Thank you. Right, so it's this. That's fine. Get a bit of sandpaper on that. Now I made it a bit deeper than the last one, and probably going to make the walls a bit thicker, so it can hold better, so it doesn't break like the other one. Because I'm going to run out of timber if that happens too much. So there you go. But yeah, I still want it thinner down here. So there we go. A little bit of sanding here would be advised, because it's going to be really close to the chuck when I reverse chuck it in a minute. So if I can help not getting too close to that, would be great. Now this should be a lot stronger. The timber here is a lot more boring, but yeah. Unfortunately, I think the best piece was the first one. Probably should just... I think the jaws can come in a little bit closer. Yeah, I can. But I found your channel. Thanks for all the info. You put look great. Okay, you're welcome, dude. You have a good day at work, yeah? Thank you for joining me. So get that one off. This one on. Whoops. Tight that up and just make sure that it doesn't fall off here. So that's the main thing, really. I think that's about right. And I'm just going to check again with the chuck here, see if that's tight. It is. That's good. So that's running. The speed is okay. And I could just nibble away. I'm just going to nibble away at this. Oops. It wasn't really that tight, so I need to tighten that up a little bit better. I think that's okay. Right, that did help. Hello Axel, welcome in, man. I hope you're well. It's good to see you, man. Tragic the Gathering, what's been made? This is going to be a small hole form, and it's going to be hollowed out to like a couple of 5mm thick from the inside through a small hole, and it's going to be colored and burned. So I think that's fine there. Let me just get that to a better position there. Now, I need my drill. For that I need that one. And I need to find a small drill bit that I had yesterday or the day before, and there it is. Right, so let me just drill this out first of all. So let me just see, let me see. So there, that's 6.5 centimeters. I'm gonna have to take at least 1 centimeter off, so I don't go through the bottom. So let's take 1.5 centimeters off to be safe. So about 2 centimeters I start. So that's 2 centimeters in. I need to go 5 centimeters in, really. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. It's not. I'm a finishing joiner, but I've always been more curious about woodworking. Seems more kind of a thing. Oh, recommended to get started. Mainly. Wow. Get a lathe, get some tools, and just do it, really. That's basically all that matters. But the world of wood turning tools is a bit large, and depending on your setup and what kind of money you want to spend, but a tabletop version would be recommended for a beginner and new person. And a tabletop version made out of cast iron, not one that's made out of anything else, because that will not be good and you'll have a horrible experience with it. So cast iron, tabletop version made out of cast iron, that would be good. Get a 750 watt motor as a minimum. Try to find one with the, well, you get two kinds of motor. One is like this big, that would be 1 to 3 inches, maybe 3 inches wide. Don't get that one. Get one with a motor is about 4 inches in diameter. That would be a lot better if you're going for a 730 watts motor and a DC current motor as well. Yeah, a lot of info in a short time, but you know, basically that's it. And have a look out for the threads on it. It needs to be standard, either 33 mil or an inch. Because if you get the standard threads, you don't need an adapter, and it's going to be a lot easier to find tools. That's the main thing to look out for. For tools, I would recommend either, depending on how much money you want to spend, if you're on a budget, go carbide. And don't go buy the easy wood tools, they're just too expensive and you don't get a better quality just because they're easy wood. Where are you from in the world, by the way? Tragic, the gathering. The standing chains over country. Yeah, the Americans have been using an inch and an 8 TPI. You're in the UK, so you probably should go buy one of the Axminster ones. That's something I would recommend. And you get a 30. But basically, as long as you get like one from Axminster, you should be good to go. And expect to. How much money would you spend on the lathe? Let me just ask you that. How many pounds would you spend on a lathe? Now, not counting tools and chucks and everything else, but how much money would you spend on the lathe itself if you were to get it new, brand new? And what kind of things would you like to do on that lathe? Because that all matters. If you're into ball turning, you need a different one than if you're into like small projects like this. So there's a difference. I can recommend a really good lathe that will do you well for many years to come, even if you want to do ball turning and all that stuff. From the Axminster brand. I know that lathe because we sell it here in Denmark. Okay. So let me just have a quick look here what the name of that lathe is. There you go, Axminster tools. Let me just find that. Powerful machinery, handsaw, wood turning, lathe. Right, the AW355WL, that would be a good lathe. That would be a reasonable lathe. Let me see, there should be another one. Cannot find it. Or the AP530WL is the one I would go for if I had the money for a tabletop lathe. CNC Music Factory. But yeah, actually the Axminster Professional AP530WL would be one of the best buys you can get for a reasonable price for the tabletop version. What do you mean by CNC Music Factory? Okay, so now we're ready to decorate the outside of this. I'll have some strange grains on it, but it's going to be fine. So let's get that here. Now what colour should we go with? Yeah, you're true. But that lathe, I know that from Denmark, and it has a brushless motor. And that brushless motor is incredible. It's so freaking strong, you will not believe it. And if I was to buy one today, a tabletop lathe, that's something I would get. We go with the forest green here. we shouldn't get it too dark, because the next step will make it even darker. But other than that, you need tools. You need chuck. So you're gonna need a lot more than just the lathe. Well, if you want it, you can join my Discord and just get in touch with me there. So after stream, I will be happy to make some recommendation of the Axminster site for you. Now, I'm not affiliated with Axminster in any way. If they are anything to me, they are a competition. But I do live in Denmark, so I cannot. It would not be feasible for me to send you anything. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, I'll be happy to spend a little bit of time helping you out, helping you pick out the right tools for you, depending on what you want, really. Because you're also going to need like the tools, the jocks, probably some safety equipment. I would recommend as a minimum, and then you should be ready to go. So now I'm just going to hollow this out. Like to be another day, very busy from an hour from now on. That's no problem at all. Join the Discord, and anytime you feel like it, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. Doesn't cost you anything other than a bit of time. And yeah. Now the Discord, you can find that in the description of the stream or on my page. So feel free to do that. And you will not be the first one I helped. I had some from Australia and America and all that stuff as well, so don't worry about it. And also there in the Discord, if you have any question at any time, woodturning related, or want to show off your work to the community, feel free to do so. There are a few people there, not many, but there are some, and it's really cool. Yeah, true. Well, I'm a trained electrician, so I know exactly what you mean. I've been working as an electrician for 12 plus years, 12, 15 years. Then I started woodworking and haven't looked back since. And this needs to be changed. Like, you cannot see that properly. the carbide tip here is loose, so I need to tighten that. So just give me a sec. Where is the rest of this stuff? I just need to find the right drawer. There it is. Because if that's not tight, it will not cut, and it will just generate heat, and the tool, it didn't work properly. I can feel there was something wrong, so it's a good thing I caught it when I did. Because those are little carbide tips. I don't have that many extras. I don't think I have an extra, to be honest. If you want training, there's the Woodturning school run by Martin Sabian Smith down in Hampshire, and he's really worth visiting. And he does courses like basically every week, I think. And he knows what he's doing. I know him personally, and he's really worth visiting. Yeah, that's all right, man. Thank you for that as well. It's really nice. So yeah, whenever you want to get in touch and ask me questions, you can always ask me there, or because that's what we do, help each other out. So let me just see. I still have quite a bit to go. Let's see how much more of this I will get out. Now there are some fancy tools that can help you know exactly where you are with your cutting tip in there. But where's the fun in that? Well, I actually have one of them tools, I just don't want to use it. Where's the fun in that, really? So this way, I need to know, I need to feel and vision what's going on inside of this. And I think I've hollowed it out pretty well. I need the straight tool now to get the bottom and the bottom part of it. So I can see a little higher, and if I get this here, I can see the bottom. Feeling work is some of the most satisfying. Yeah, because that's when you know, when you can envision what's going on without looking. That's when you know you're starting to get somewhere. Now the bottom part has always been tricky for me. Because it's really difficult for me to feel exactly so now this way I have to cheat and look. But that's alright though. I think I got it. Let me see, do we even have someone over on Twitch watching? Probably not. But it doesn't matter. Let's just have a good look here. Now, it's the problem is, I cannot show you that on camera. What's going on in there? Oh, it's fine now. I just need to take some of this downside over in the corner out. So around here, and I need to be careful not to hit the edges of this. Good day, peace, love and blessing to you and family from Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Randy. Welcome in, dude. How are you? And blessings to you as well. And I know blessing means two different things for you and me, but it doesn't matter. It's the well wishes that counts. How are you? It's been a while. No complaints. That's good. That's good. Right. I don't know. Do I have a calipers? Some round calipers? I probably do have it somewhere. I probably have some round calipers somewhere. Oh, they're gone. Now I need to just touch up the bottom just a little bit, because I can see, you cannot unfortunately, but I can see there's a line down there, and that will not be good. So I'm just gonna do that a little bit, and I hope that will do it. that will do it. So Randy, I just started streaming over on Twitch, so if you want to watch on Twitch as well, you can do that. The response time there is so much better than it is here on YouTube. It's really nice actually. Right, so let me just have a look here. This is done. I'm going to get a little bit of sandpaper, and I can just put that into the small stick thingy. Oh, that's good. So much better. I'm just trying to see if I cannot sand anything in here. This is impossible to sand in there, so that's just how it's going to be. But this little hollow form here is almost done. I just need to get the air compressor back on the this one, and right, so that's that there. Now I just need to dry that up, that excess, off that excess. You see? Maybe I should put on a little bit more here to blend this in, so that could be blended in a little bit, so it doesn't look right. That's better. And this is why it's really nice that it's ash that I'm working with, because ash just really does really well with this technique. Alright, so now that's nice and how we want it. So let's get some sanding sealer on it and a bit of lacquer, and we're going to use the matte sanding sealer and the matte lacquer because we don't want it to be shiny, not too shiny anyway. And now you can also see the color is starting to show really well. I don't know if it's better like this. Now this is just a spray matte finish sanding sealer, and it doesn't look like it's better. So we got a bit of too much heavy coat sanding sealer here, so I'm just going to take the heat gun a little bit and really gentle try to get it to dry. As soon as that's dry, I can add the lacquer. It seems like we are almost there now, so that's good. Now let's get the matte lacquer. Well, this is also in an aerosol can, which makes my life easy. Just shaking this up a little bit. Now I could coat this on the inside with epoxy, which will make it watertight, and I have done that with some other pieces. That means you can use it as a small vase, or you can use it as a diffuser if you want to diffuse like the oil, with a lot of small sticks in it. You can do that as well. I made a mistake and I touched it and I shouldn't have, and now I need to either add another layer and wait for that to dry, and hopefully that will mask it, or I can just sand it a little bit. So that's good, but this here is not working properly, and I need to sand that back a little bit. I can either do that with some polishing compound, but the thing is, I don't want this to be shiny, right? I don't want it to be shiny, but I guess I have to. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I think I messed this piece up as well. We will see. I will try something. Now this way, I think the entire lacquer will be damaged, so it can come off. So let's see how well this works, because normally I wouldn't recommend adding the colors after it's been hollowed and the burning, because it will a good chance that the piece will crack and warp. It's almost Christmas again, yeah? Now we can do, it got something now. That's good. Now let's see if I'm able to color this without destroying it. Right. Sometimes you just have to go back because you messed up, and it's often better to just try and redo it than trying to fix it, because a patch is always a patch and doesn't always turn out well. So admit defeat and go back. And I need some more. Oh, I need some more gas. I need to buy gas. I don't think I have extra. Don't think I have extra. So let's see. Now that's hot. Hot. And I need to cool it. Now the good thing about this thing is actually not two will be the same, even though you use the same color and technique. It will never be the same. So it's a really, really cool part of it. Okay. So let's just see if we can get this to work properly. Oh, that's really nice. That's better. That's what we were looking for. Now that's the green. Soju Rojas just subscribed. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's a nice little hollow form. You liked it before, but redoing was definitely the right choice. Yes, I think that was as well. because there was something wrong with the paint, how it laid, how it was not the paint, the lacquer. I think you're correct on that part. Alright. I've still got a bit of shadow here. I don't know if that was just dust. I think that was dust. But yeah, I think this is it's really nice. It's a bit different than the other ones I did, because this time the grains are just going this way. The other ones I did was the grain was going a bit more that way, so like this. So you had like round bits over here, so it's more like this. So it's more like this, but I think that's it's pretty good as well. So that's 2.5 hours. What do you guys think? Let me just take this off, because I really don't need it. And let me turn off the dust extractor, because that's just making noise right now. It's not doing anything. And have a beautiful smell of aerosol and solvent here at the workshop. It's really nice though. Bowling shirt kind of look. Yeah. It does, yeah. But you know, that's just wood, that's just timber. That's just how it is, really. You can't force it to make something that's not. And this piece here, this will work really well. I don't know if you can see that stuff. Yeah, there you can see the grain's a bit more cross and not straight up and down. So this is going to be better. And if I do it like this, so it's opening up like that, I think that's going to be a lot better looking. So I have more pieces to play with, and this as well. This is going to be interesting. You can't see that really. There's a knot here. Right, it's a big knot there. Let's go through here. That's going to come into some of the whole piece itself and make a different pattern. So that's going to be awesome to see how that turns out. Also, because of that knot, it does have some compression of the grain, which means it's a bit swirly and wobbly. So it's not straight and uniform. It's an odd piece, which for a woodworker, woodturner, is something we like. For a cabinet maker or something straight like normal production thing, you don't want that. But for this piece, and for this kind of work, that's fine. So yeah, but I have 4 more pieces. Actually, I have 5. As soon as I get this one fixed, I will get it fixed properly. I think I'm able to make it flat. It's freaking, that light up here is just not good. I need some berry up there, and I can do that. This has some compression on it as well, and it just looks really cool, so I want to fix it. I want to use it. It's not going to be as thick as this one, because I'm going to lose a little bit, but it looks like it's possible to make it just about the same. You had some ugly timber before. Some of the stuff here has been like 15 ring total. What do you mean by 15 ring total? I don't understand that, sorry. But it depends on what you're doing, actually. If you're a framer or a house builder or something like that, now you just want straight timber without knots in it. If you're a woodturner, you want wobbly grain, knots in it and stuff like that, so it makes it better. It makes it look better. Anyway, but I'm thinking trying to do something with this pine as well, making a whole form with this. It's not going to be the same. I don't know how it's going to react. You can see the grain there. probably. So it's really dense grained, this pine here. I use this for staircase spindles and stuff like that, really. Okay, yeah. So it's a young tree with only 15 rings in it. Like a 15-year-old tree. Yeah. But we want... Well, it depends on what you're going to do, really. For balustradors or like staircase spindles and stuff like that, you want really, really close rings. The same you want for floorboards and stuff like that if you're making them on pine. For construction timber, you just want timber, basically. Using something like this would be a bit more expensive, but would be better. But yeah, it is what it is, really. I'm gonna go relax and start to prepare dinner. It's 4 o'clock here, PM. So before I figure out what to do for dinner and all that stuff, and I probably need to go shopping as well because I haven't prepared it that much. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So we do home cooked meal like just about every day. It's probably about once every 2 months we order some food in, and only like 2 times a year we go out to eat. So we just make home cooked food all the time here. You wouldn't be able to afford eating out and ordering food in every day for a 2-person salary here in Denmark. For standard 2-person salaries, though. If you wanted a house and a car and all that stuff as well, so we cook. That's nice. I don't like cooking particularly, but it's nice when the family likes what you make. So this piece of nylon, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it's going to be there. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Sunday I'm going to stream again. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow. I don't know. But at least Sunday, that's my normal stream time. So about the same time Sunday. Hope I will see you there. And thank you for watching. Go watch some of the videos over on YouTube. If you want to. On that, have a good day. Treat the world as you want the world to treat you. So it's going to be a better place. Thank you, boys and girls.